Hey guys, it's me again, Stephen Geekface, with another review for you for the movie called What Men Want. What Men Want star Taraji P. Henson, who plays a sport agent who's struggling to compete in the male-dominant company. With the help of a sidekick and some drugs, she develops powers to hear men's thoughts and to use it to her advantage. So, if you probably know your film history, you know it's a film that came out in the early 2000s. Starring Mel Gibson, What Women Want, which had this kind of the same premise. Obviously, he can hear women's thoughts, so that was an okay film of its time. Some of the jokes don't really land on that film, so obviously they've done a remake, and obviously did it vice versa. So let's see if this one holds up. I'll start with the good, shall I? So Taraji P. Henson is good in this film. She holds her own. She knows when to do the comic reaction. Very good comedy act from herself, and obviously she's always a pleasure to watch on screens if you've seen her before on shows like Empire or films like Baby Boy and Think Like a Man. The supporting cast were okay. One of them stood out for me, which is a guy called Josh Brenner, who plays her assistant. He was very good in the film. He was actually my favorite character because he had a lot of, he would bounce back between Taraji P. Henson with the jokes there. There was one particular joke he did, which was like, you can see in the trailer as well, so it's not really a spoiler. It does a reference to Get Out, which caught me off guard in the cinema and made me laugh out loud, like really loud, like almost made myself embarrassed of how loud the typical black person being loud in the cinema, so I've done that. But it was funny. Another character that was good, which was Erykah Badu, surprisingly enough. I thought I'd be annoyed by her. Plays the psychic, but she was very good in the film. She had some good scenes. Gosh, there's a lot of bad in this film, guys. There's a lot of bad. Oh gosh, the jokes. Oh, you've got one job when you've got a comedy, is to know when to stop with the jokes. Don't let it go too far. And unfortunately, they don't know when to stop. It just keeps going on and on and on. And it's not funny. It drags on like, okay, it was funny the first 2 minutes, but why is this same joke going on for 7 minutes? There was one point I looked at my watch and it was still going on for like 7 minutes. Especially from Tracy Morgan, which is great to see him on the screen once again. But his comedy timing was bad, was awful. It was cringy at times. Just kept going on and on and on with the jokes, and they weren't funny. This is a film, obviously, because we're now in the Me Too movement, the feminist movement. You know, a lot of things have been pushed forward, especially when it comes to like the whole discussion about, you know, women in the workplace and them not getting equal pay and being treated equally as men. And they miss a big opportunity. Don't do anything with it. It's just like, what are you guys doing? You had the opportunity, perfect timing. Let's make some new jokes, and don't really do anything. It's the cliche stuff you hear women think we think about, is we think about sex, food, and sports. That was it. And farting. Yeah. The love interest in this film, typical love interest. We've seen it all before. You know, they get together, you know, they have a falling out. One of them does I'm sorry, does a big scene, and then they get back together. But in this particular one, I didn't think they need to be back together because one of the characters does something despicable. Yeah, I said it. I don't think they should get together. So I questioned some of the characters' choices in this film. So yeah, I don't recommend this film at all. But I don't recommend this film to anyone. I was bored. I was really so bored. This is a big disappointment. This is yeah. Don't bother to cinema. I'm feeling generous today with this film, so I'm gonna at least give it a 4.5 out of 10. The film that has had a big opportunity to tell something. So obviously I wasn't expecting like a message, but the jokes, or especially with the movement we're in now, the climate we're in now, the opportunity to tell some new jokes, and they don't. It's the stuff we've heard before, typical cliche, and then just overused, hyped, dragged on jokes throughout the film, and it was a ball fest. So, I'm guessing some of you are going to see this film, especially the ladies. If you are going to see the film, do you agree with my review? If you don't, obviously comment below, let me know. And remember to like, share, and remember to stay blessed. stay geeked.